Yo, what up, y'all? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing, man? Y'all know I get long-winded, man. So I'm gonna kind of keep this short, man. On the talking. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm prepping up the MPC 3000. I'm prepping it up to get the frequencies chopped up. Put this salt and pepper on, a little garlic, onion powder on it. Just get it right in the MPC 1000. Now I can chop in the MPC 3000, but y'all know if you don't know, you gotta know, man. The 3000s chop, auto chop is just strictly taking chops and putting stuff together, man. It's not hard. It's just time consuming, real time consuming. So I got the trusty cousin right here. You know what I mean? The 1000. I'm just gonna go in on it. I'm going to actually figure out what I want to put on it before I dump into the 3000. So I got this frequency. I listened to the whole song and took parts that I like, and I got to go ahead and chop it. So there's certain sections of it. So this is the first section that I'm gonna chop right here. So I'm gonna let you hear the first section is this. Can't play too long because they going. I can't play too long because you know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my start point right. Go ahead and discard that. Get that ready. Get the end point right. If y'all have any problems hearing me or anything, let me know so I can adjust. I like to do my sound check. Appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate that, Lord. All right, so that's the beginning of the song. So now we're gonna go into that's good. So we can I could chop. I want to talk to you about how the different ways I like to chop. It's based on a feeling. It's what I feel. So I'm gonna leave that like that. That's like a roll. So I can put that in the beat, and then now we're gonna go into the first part that I, the first frequency that I did what I need to do to it. I don't like to use the SAMP word. I don't like to use that because they home in on your ass. You know what I mean? So all right, so we got that. So I'm gonna turn off the mic, and then I'm gonna let you hear it. So with this particular joint, it's gonna be a lot of chops, like a lot, and I'm gonna tell you why I want to do a lot of chops because I got more control over the chop when I just do this little part right here. And then the next part to go. It's kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, right? On this particular frequency. Sometimes I don't even use the kick snare pattern. I just use like an instrument. It could be the bass line, it could be a guitar, it could be a string. It just I pick certain things, certain elements that I like. So on this one we're gonna go kick snare. So since I don't have to actually pick out kick snare, all I gotta do is go auto chop, tell the MPC 1000 to do his job. So the max I think it can do is 32 chops. So I'm gonna let it do 32 chops. But I gotta get that end point right before I actually do that. So the number will add up right. And I gotta make sure it loop right. Alright? And this is a pretty lengthy loop. Let's go to the end of it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that endpoint, discard that, and get that right. And then now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna play it all the way out because you know what? I'm not gonna do that. So now you just get to watch how the chops sound, and then you're gonna see it on the pads of how they lay out. So now I'm just gonna hit. Do I want it to be destructive or non-destructive? I want it to be non-destructive. Alright. So I'm going to fix that and turn it on. And then I'm going to hit slice. And then it got 16 slices. So I'm going to make it be 32 is the max. So I'm going to listen to them. So that's bank pad A. Mr. Bank pad B now. So the reason I'm telling you, man, the reason why I like doing it, like one thing I like about the 1000, cause you can get 32 chops, like auto chop off the riff. As long as you get your loop right, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be good. You hear how perfect? Yeah, I ain't really gotta do nothing to them. So it's getting a 1 and a 2. It's getting a 1 and a 2. Cause you see where the snare is at right here. Normally the snare be here. Got the 1 and a 2. Same way. Snares is right here. And is here. The groove is endless, man. I can't tell you how to chop. I'm just showing you how some of the ways that I do it. And what I do here is going to go into the 3000. But that's going to be another video. I'm just going to lay it out now because I don't want to draw all this out. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and you do that. But I want to put something on that joint right there. I want something on that. I don't know what I want. I know I'm going to definitely go ahead and add some reverb to it. So let's do that. But before I do that, I gotta save this joint. So let's go ahead and save that. New program. Yup. Just gonna call it program 2. Hit do it. Come out. Come to the main. Bank pad A, hit B. So I'm gonna put some reverb on them joints. Mode program. Shit. I'm gonna come out of the joint. Then I'm gonna put some reverb. Get the reverb. I'm probably gonna compress it and then put a little EQ on it to tighten them up, and then I'm gonna dump them to the. I'm gonna dump them into the 3000. That's gonna be my first batch. I got another batch and then a batch after that, cause I remember I did the whole song. So this is taking up 2 bank pads. So I'm gonna get that done and then I'm gonna go to the next one. So let's just get some reverb and some compression on these. It's a little too much for my taste, so I'm gonna back off a little bit. Oh, that's cool right there. I'm gonna back off just a little bit more. I don't want too much on it. Oh, that's cool right there. I'm gonna leave it at. Just gonna give it 5%, right? So now, remember, this is all being prepped. This is all being prepped to go to the 3000. So whatever I got here is what's gonna go in the 3000. You're gonna hear the difference of what it's doing here. When I take these chops individually and put them in that 3000, it's gonna be a whole new game changer. There's no need for me to do any type of filtering or nothing. I'm just going to the 3000 don't have these effects, so I'm going to get them in here now, minimum, just a little bit. I ain't doing it like a little bit, so I can make it sweet when it drop into that 3000. If that makes sense. So we got the reverb. What else can we add on to that to make it sound? Let's see, to make it sound dope, even doper. So let's go to effects number 2. See what we got. We got a chorus, we got a flanger, a bit grinder, a 4-band EQ. Let's try a 4-band EQ. Now let's do the compressing, the compressor. So we're gonna have to. That's on effects 2. So we're gonna have to turn that on and make that be together. They got to go together, right? So let's put that compression on it and hit the pad and come down to the compression. But I got to go back to the main. My bad. I got to go back to the main sample. Well, I wasn't supposed to say that word. Go back to the main and put the 2 on. Put the effects 2 on. I think that's right. Hold on, let's see. Alright, so let me go ahead and select all these. I think I remember doing this right. Hold on. I'm just trying to make sure it's right. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I got it on. You hear that? It blew my eardrums. I heard it. That shit's loud. Man, you hear that compressor? Let's bypass it without the compressor. With the compressor. That's dope. Let's see, we set the thrust. Mess with the attack. What if I don't want the compressor? Let's not use a compressor. Let's just use I'm gonna compress in the master when I get done doing all it. There's a master and an EQ in it. Let's just listen to something else. It's a shifter. That didn't sound bad though. That sounds good. A little delay don't sound that bad neither. I'm for real. Let's see what we got with the turn that down some. Yo, that delay is alright. Just a little bit of it is dope. Let's go ahead and adjust that width of it though. Let's stretch it out to like 70. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a quick little jewel. Once you understand that layout, man, it's gonna work for you because if I go from here to here, these two pads, the next up I go from, and then so I could go back or back to here. So you're gonna see me hit these two, then that, or I can hit these two, then that. I'm just gonna. That's the whole key to the puzzle. I got to figure out what I want to play. So let's just mess around with something real quick. Yeah, that's dope. So I'm gonna leave it just like that. And then now I'm gonna go into my master and put some EQ and see if I need to put some EQ on it. It's gonna get loud. Let's go ahead and put some more lows to it. See what we can come up with. Everything from here is just ear. I know I'm tweaking the knobs and the lows and the highs and the mid. I'm listening from the ear. I'm not worrying about the number. I'm just listening. That's dope right there. If I boost it up, watch when I put the boosty on it. Watch when I put the boosty on it. Oh, that's the compressor. Chill, God. Peace. You good? Yeah. Oh, I love you, man. That's the compressor. That's the compressor on the master. We ain't even. I don't even know why I'm tweaking that. I ain't even gotta mess with that right now. EQ good. Now let's go ahead and put the compressor on the master and see what it sounds like. And boost it up. I gotta turn it down. That's dope. Ew, ew. I'm gonna keep it at 6 gain, because the rest of that shit is a problem. That's a major problem if I put too much on it. Alright, so now we got that's good. I'm gonna run through the chops again just to listen and see what I can do once I want this to go into the 3000. I'm gonna do that now. And then the rest of the chops, that's I don't need to do them because I showed you how I did it with these chops, and then it's gonna be the same with the other part of the songs that I have. So, and this is gonna conclude that video. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this 3000, get that ready, and then I'm going in. So I'm gonna take 32 chops into the 3000. And you're probably gonna say, well, why are you? What about memory? The memory gonna be minimum because these are little chops. There's little tiny chops with a little bit of reverb on it. So let me go ahead and detain that reverb a little bit so it won't be so much in there. Alright, so let's do that. Go back to this effect, hit open window, and turn that reverb down. But I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna turn it down in. No, I'm gonna turn it down in the main mix. I'm gonna turn it down in the main mix. Wasn't gonna turn it down in the main mix, but I mean in the F. I wasn't gonna turn it down in the FX1, but I'm gonna do that. Mm-mm. Gonna turn it down in the frequency range, right? Slide on over here. Hmm. I still got it. I'm trying to figure out why can't I just stop it? Why is it still ringing out? Sounds like the dance. No. Even when I bypass it, it still does it. That's not cool. Figure out where it's at. Shit, 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 shit. It's effects one, right? Just turn it off all the way and see what happens. All right, so we got it off. Let's turn it back on. I don't want that much in there. Maybe it's the level. No, it ain't that. I'm gonna figure it out. Ain't that. It's gotta be in the master, right? I gotta figure out what's that on and off right there. That's where it was at. So that's what I gotta figure out. All right, so let's go back to this. hell is that? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cool. That's cool right there. All right, let me get out of here. Got the master set. That's on. Compression is on. Boom, we good. The delay is on. Let's put a little bit more. Let's put a little bit more delay on that joint right there. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that, man. Yeah, no, I was adding reverb and delay, but I only want a minimum of it. I don't want a lot, just want a little bit. So I got the reverb right, and then I got a little bit of delay in there. So we got, but when I turn this on, that's the part I don't know. That effects on and off. I don't know if it's combining the two. Let me see. I'll tell you if it is. Nah, it ain't. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, man. I'm gonna turn this off and then leave it like that. All right, so now I'm good. So I'm gonna take that, dump them into the 3000, right? Yeah, no doubt. I'm getting there, man. I had it. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and dump these into the 3000. It ain't gonna take long, so I might as well just go ahead and work that through here. Get this all set up for you real quick, and then I'm gonna show you how to do it because I got MPC 3000, MPC 1000, right? So it's only right to run it through here. So let's do that. So we're gonna come out from here, run this over into here. gonna go ahead and get this set up so y'all can actually see it. I ain't gonna put everything on there. I'm just gonna leave it just like this, and then I'm gonna give you that view. Turn that joint around there like so. Right. That ain't gonna work. That looks weird. Alright. Alright, that's cool right there. So now all I'm gonna do is take that, slide this over a little bit. Right? Check it out. Slide this over a little bitty bit. Bring this down so you can actually see what I'm about ready to do. Alright, that's cool right there. Alright, bring that down a little tab. Yeah, just zoom in. Alright, so now we're going to take that. Yes, sir. Yeah, I gotta run that 3.50. Yes, sir. I'm definitely running that thing, man. Yo, Jason, I appreciate you tuning in, man. And Ray, you too, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, that 3.50 is no joke. So now I'm just gonna go through it. I'm gonna hit this pad. That's one chop. Remember, I'm gonna do 32 of them, but all together it's gonna be. I'm gonna do a 3 pad. Now I'm just gonna do 32. I'm gonna do these first 32. Mess with that. Then I'm gonna come back to 1000 and do the other part of the song and take some chops from there. I got like the middle. I got the middle, the break, and the end that I got in the 1000 that you didn't hear in the 1000. You know what I mean? Sorry for Mike because of the full four is over here. So let me move it. Oh shit! Let me move this one over to here. My bad, y'all. Let me move that a little closer. Yeah, that's better right there. So now all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to bank pad 1. Hey. It's coming from the 1000. From the 1000 now. Now peep this. All I'm gonna do is turn on. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the frequency here, and it says sample, right? Hit the pad and get my levels right. That shit gonna be crazy, yo. Wait till you how you hear how it sounds. This is gonna be the I gotta turn the 1000. I gotta turn the 1000 main volume down because I'm not really. I don't even have the 1000 up like that. I want to turn it all the way up. I like to turn my whatever it's coming from. I like to turn that all the way up. So I'm gonna drop it to level to 50%, the main level. Turn this up so when I play out, you gotta turn your monitor off. Turn your monitor off if you are actually going to hear it play back. Turn that off. You turn this on, you're gonna get some serious feedback. So here we go. Got a good level. I want to clip a little bit. It's a tiny bit. All right, so let's get it. Here we go. I'm gonna do one at a time though. So I'm gonna set my my sample length to be 1 second and see how that does with the reverb on this. And I'm just gonna put it in there, and I'm not gonna name them. I'm just gonna keep running through them, and then I'll name them later. Here's chop one into the 3000. So here we go. Let me get my thrust right. All right, here we go. Boom, that's it. I only want to do mono. I don't want stereo. I'm gonna do mono left, and then I'm gonna hit start. I'm gonna hit the record. It's gonna wait for the signal. Oh, it's recording. That was 1 second. I gotta adjust the thrust. So I'm gonna hit discard, and I gotta do the thrust to be about right here. All right, here we go. All right, so that's chop one. So I'm gonna play it back on the 3000. Remember, I don't want it to clip, but I like it loud, and that sounds great. You hear that? Man, do you hear that sound? All right, so that's chop one. So I'm gonna say I want to keep. The keep. It's gonna name it sound 97. I gotta make a note of that, or it's only gonna be these sounds in. So it's 97 is the first sound, and I'm gonna hit done, right? And then I'm gonna go to the next chop and just keep moving down. I'm just gonna do a couple of them when you get the drift. Hit sample sound 5. Go to the next one. I'm gonna turn my 1000. I'm gonna turn my 1000 on full level, so I ain't gotta smash the pad. And I'm not gonna worry about the level. I'm not gonna adjust the level because that's how the frequency is gonna play out. So let's get that in there. Here's chop 2. All right, let me keep 98. Hit done. Go to the next chop. 5. Boom. It's gonna keep moving down. Keep done. 5. This is where I gotta stay focused. So I'm gonna turn this off, the mic, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna get these 32 chops in here real quick. All right, so I got 16 in there, right? I got 16 chops in there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and assign the 16 chops to a pad. They're not gonna cut each other off, but you get to hear them because I'm not gonna let them cut each other off right now. I'm just gonna assign them to a mono, right, on the 3000. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna hit program one and then sound 97. But I gotta go ahead and set all these to mono, not powered. Alright, so we good. Everything mono, right? And they here I left now you hear that, right? Now watch what I do to before I get to the next shots. So we're gonna go back to the sign and then we're gonna just sign 98, 99, 100, 101, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. 6, 7. Just make sure I'm on the money. Yeah, I was off right here. So before. 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. And that's it. So we got the chops right here. And I'm going to try to play it in the rhythm like I was doing. Sound good to me, but only thing is I got a lot of resonance on it. So all I'm gonna do, what I normally do is when I dump something into the 3000, I go ahead and put the I'll put the filter on it. Peep this, watch how it sounds. Drop it down like 70. Gonna hit 70 on all these Jones. Crazy, man. Yeah. All right, so that's it. That concludes it. So now I'm gonna go back to bank pad B. I know you hear the little fizz on the end. I want that noise. That's cool. I'm gonna leave that in the beat here. So now I'm just gonna go back to the next chops is here. and then dump and did this do the exact same thing, and then that'll be good. So I want to thank everybody for watching. It wasn't about making a beat. It was about, I am gonna make a beat, but I want to finish getting these all here, and I don't want to bore y'all with the process. So you saw the process, and this is what it is. So thank y'all for watching, man. I'm gonna come back probably in like 20, 30 minutes and do another live, and then I'll get into the drums, and then I'll go ahead and arrange, put these chops in something dope, and then I'm gonna keep it moving. Peace. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that super chat. It's available. Peace.